Hello and welcome to new episode. First, a look at the highlights. New dates for entrance examination announced. USIC wins 4 awards in 7th biennial competition. And Department of Psychology holds workshop for Train the Trainers. Now the details of these events with your host Ubaid Shafi. Dear students, the University of Kashmir has announced the new date sheet for the forthcoming entrance tests. The entrance test, which was early scheduled to commence from 16th March, has now been fixed to start from 18th March. The morning session will commence from 11 a.m. followed by afternoon session and evening session. According to the notification issued by university, admit cards can be downloaded from university website. The candidates must cross-check their roll numbers and centers allotted with general center notice, which are available on university website. The notification further said that candidates must regularly visit university website for further information regarding admission 2013. University Science Instrumentation Center of Kashmir University recently won 4 awards for their performance in innovating things. The awards were organized by National Innovation Foundation, New Delhi. The 7th National Biennial Competition for Grassroots Innovators was held in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, in which President Mr. Pranab Mukherjee presented awards to 54 innovators. Director USIC, Professor Ghulam Mohideen Butt, while talking to Quest team, give further details of these awards.
The award function was basically held to, in fact, encourage the grassroots innovators in India. We are also working here on grassroots innovations for augmenting grassroots innovation, for supporting and incubating grassroots innovations. For last couple of years, we have, helped scores of innovators from J&K State, grassroots innovators. In fact, it was a recognition at Rashtrapati Bhavan, in fact, to University of Kashmir, that we have been helping National Innovation Foundation and we have been helping the innovation movement, in fact, innovation movement in the country to scout and incubate grassroots innovations. So the award was basically an acceptance, an acknowledgement, an appreciation for University of Kashmir.
He said that USIC received 4 awards from National Innovation Foundation, New Delhi, in which they got 20,000 entries for competition.
Out of 20,000 entries, 54 awards were given at national level. And we got, in fact, 4 awards. So getting a share of 4 awards out of a total number of 52 awards is, I think, a good contribution at national level. We have made a mark there. And let me tell you that we were the only university there, in fact, only university which was awarded and which has been working with National Innovation Foundation for scouting and supporting grassroots innovations in the respective societies.
Professor Butt said that other than these awards, the department has received many awards and felicitation for its innovation.
We have supported many innovators. Out of them, I can recollect that around 6 of them have got national level awards, even awards from President of India itself. Recently, Mushtaq got 2nd award at national category. There are some other awardees also in the previous years. APJ Abdul Kalam also awarded 2 of our innovators. Previous this Pratibha Devi Singh Patil, she awarded several of our innovators.
Since its establishment in 1979, USIC has constantly tried to innovate things for the betterment of society. Director USIC said that the technology is considered useless until it helps people.
Perhaps we are the only organization under government sector in J&K state which is in fact spreading or spearheading the movement of technology innovation, indigenous technology innovation in J&K state. We have in fact conducted several in fact awareness camps and workshops across the J&K state, whether it's Ladakh, whether it's Rajouri, whether it is Jammu, whether it is Kargil, whether it is Karna, and almost all the sectors of J&K state we have covered, and we have apprised people about the importance of technology innovation and the importance of patenting. In fact, this patent is almost latent in J&K. Nobody knows, very few people know about patents, and we have been in fact informing and awareing every section, each section of our society, whether it is our high-end scientists and researchers and engineers and doctors, or it is even grassroots innovators. We have been telling people about patent, how to file a patent, and till date we have helped scores of innovators in fact.
Professor Bhatt said that USIC facilitates research and innovations, and for choosing innovators they have well-planned mechanism.
There is a team of around 24 people working with me. Right? They are from different, projects, in fact, which I have established with Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Well, these teams basically comprise of scouts or collaborators, we call them. So they are working on part-time basis with us. We give them some honorarium, right? There is a person almost from every district of J&K state, almost. We try to have one person in every district. And then we send these teams to remote areas. We send these teams to remote test places in J&K state. And then these people scout innovators. They ask for innovations. They go to schools, to colleges, to technical institutions, to society even.
The director USIC said that those who want to put their ideas before him, they just need to come and present their innovative ideas, and the department will provide instrumentation facility to them.
Procedure is that we submit these meritorious innovations to national level organizations for funding, and then it takes some time, sometimes maybe 1 month, 2 months, even 6 months or so, that the funding comes. Well, if we see the innovator is from a poor background and from a very far off area, we immediately pay him. When he reaches us, when he comes to USIC, we pay him all the traveling allowances, and maybe perhaps if he would have earned some money on that day. I mean, being a poor man, we even reimburse that expenses also, on him. So there's a small amount we pay him immediately on the day he comes to us with a meritorious idea, and subsequently we submit the idea to funding agencies for funding.
He said that department is in the process of marketing innovations for the benefit of customers and the innovators.
I recently talked to my Vice Chancellor also that we should conduct an exhibition of innovative gadgets here and call all the entrepreneurs, in fact, because the innovator is generally not a wealthy man. I have seen it that he's a poor fellow. We will summon, in fact, or we will bridge the gap between the entrepreneur and the innovator, right? So we will display all these innovations here in the exhibition. This is one way. Till now, what we are doing, the national level exhibition, as I told you, which was recently held in Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, there also many of our innovations are being displayed, and some entrepreneurs come forward, and a few entrepreneurs at national level have taken up our products, like pole climber has been taken by India Innovatics Limited, Ahmedabad, and this walnut cracker has been taken by Lumium India Private Limited. Some electrical painting brushes, another innovation from one of our innovators. It has also been taken by some another company for manufacturing. So right now we have only some national level organizations helping us, but if we organize such events in J&K state, in Kashmir University itself, I'm sure that the local entrepreneur, yes, I remember one local entrepreneur, Mr. Manzoor Ahmed Khan, in fact, he has taken up one of our innovations, walnut dehaling machine, and he is manufacturing it himself and then he is marketing it.
About the recent innovations that have been carried out in USIC, this is what Professor Bhatt said.
We take the salty tea, namkeen chai, in Samawar. It is so tasty, and this taste has been lost because of the gas in our culture now. We don't use this Samawar because it needs all that koila and all those things. Right? We don't have those things now. That chula jo usme chahiye tha, we don't have that chula also. So we don't have all the material to keep this running. So isme one innovator Shazia from Kazigund, she is a first year student. She came up with an idea, why not have a Samawar with working on gas? has, right? So we helped her, and then we provided all the finances to her, whatever she incurred upon, and then this samovar is now functional. Similarly, we have supported another innovation on walnut cracking machine. We did not have a walnut cracking machine, and now one Mushtaq Ahmad Dar, he did it, and we supported him. There's another innovation is pole climber. Another innovation is walnut dehaling machine. Another, there are so many countless innovations. I may not even remember, maybe 20 or 30 innovations which are readily marketable right now.
Department of Psychology organized workshop cum training for trainers. The training workshop was held to sensitize and counsel trainers in AIDS, TB and malaria diseases. Talking to Quest team on the sidelines of the workshop, experts present in training the trainers said that the training cum workshop is a part of programs sponsored by the Global Fund to fight AIDS, TB and malaria. The Global Fund is the world's largest financer of anti-AIDS, TB and malaria programs.
कोई 40 इंस्टीट्यूशंस में ये प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है और इसका मेन फोकस जो है ग्लोबल फंड का वो टू प्रोवाइड काउंसलिंग सर्विसेज फॉर आईसीटीसी काउंसलर्स और उनकी स्किल्स को डेवलप किया जा रहा है। जम्मू यूनिवर्सिटी में ये सेंटर बनाया गया है एज ए इंस्टीट्यूशन। ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड की जाती है काउंसलर्स को और इस पूरे ट्रेनिंग में जितने भी हमारे सारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल्स में आईसीटीसी सेंटर्स हैं वहाँ जितने भी काउंसलर्स लगे हैं वो उसमें इंडक्शन ट्रेनिंग उनको वहाँ प्रोवाइड की जाती है और जो भी उनमें रिसोर्स पर्सन्स हैं, ट्रेनर्स जो होते हैं, वो सब लोग पूरे JNK में हमने सेलेक्ट किए हुए हैं एज मास्टर ट्रेनर्स।
जो मास्टर ट्रेनर्स है जब वो लोग ट्रेनिंग कंडक्ट करते हैं तो उनका भी असेसमेंट होता है एंड देयर इज़ अ टूल फॉर दैट ऑल्सो। तो उस टूल के माध्यम से हम लोग ये देखते हैं कि उनका जो प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल है, उनकी जो टॉकिंग अबाउट द इश्यूज़ है, उसका स्कोर क्या है और हम वो फीडबैक भी देते हैं मास्टर ट्रेनर्स को टू इम्प्रूव द कम्युनिकेशन स्किल, टू इम्प्रूव द कंटेंट ऑफ द सेशन। और उस फीडबैक को जब नेक्स्ट सेशन के लिए वो लोग आते हैं तो उस चीज़ को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए वो अपना सेशन कंडक्ट करते हैं। देयर इज अ स्कोप फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट ऑल्सो एवरी टाइम व्हेन दे गिव द session in this training.
This was a training program for counseling supervisors. One is to review, to get exact knowledge what is basically present happening in J&K. This is related to J&K. That what is the present situation of these counselors, where they face a lot of problems, what are the different problems, what are the different problem areas, and then have training on those, how to equip those counselors by providing a particular training to those counselors. So first this program was to equip the counselor supervisors, CS we call them, CS, and but at the same time we have invited also counselors so that get some feedback directly from counselors that what they want, what are the different problems they face, and after that get second feedback from counselor supervisors and then decide how to go and decide the strategy, how to solve those problems.
The experts said that the resource persons in this workshop were selected from various backgrounds.
We choose the resource person on the basis of those who have done something in the field of HIV and those who can provide the training, in the sense those who have the skills, the competency. वो हम देखते हैं बिकॉज हमारे सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, जैसे हम कहते हैं साइकोलॉजी है, सोशियोलॉजी है, बिकॉज द मेन कंपोनेंट क्या है इसमें, काउंसलिंग। सो काउंसलिंग स्किल को डेवलप किया जा सकता है और कुछ इनहेरिटेड भी होती हैं चीज़ें जो आपके पास अपनी भी हैं एट देयर ओन, कुछ एनवायरनमेंट से भी हम सीख सकते हैं और एक पेशेंस जैसे है, तो उस तरह के अगर जिन जिन में चीज़ें हैं, बिकॉज ये साइंटिफिक भी है, आपको बताना है कि कैसे भी फिजियोलॉजी के हिसाब से व्हाट आर द क्लिनिकल पर्पसेस का क्या है, कैसे हम इसको डायग्नोज कर सकते हैं, तो वहाँ पे हमें डॉक्टर्स चाहिए, टेक्नीशियंस चाहिए जो इस काम को कर रहे हैं।
Just like if we take about the nutrition aspect, we have asked from food and technology experts from food and technology like HIV, AIDS, we have from Sikkims and all these that who are basically experienced in those areas. We call those people. In different sessions we have different experts, and almost we have here 20 these counselor supervisors here, but counselors are more than 20.
The experts present in the workshop said that the training given to the trainers covers only academic aspect and has nothing to do with administrative part.
We held this training for the counseling supervisors who go to the field to help these counselors to improve their counseling. So this training was for that purpose only. We were here to discuss how to fill the tools, how to improve upon some of the aspects, like for example burnout issues. How can they give feedback on these aspects? How can they give feedback about the job satisfaction, and also certain communication skills related to counseling.
We are trying to have this academic part, that is equipping by different techniques and skills that are required for a counselor. Since this Department of Psychology is associated with this program, this is a worldwide program from last 1 year, and this is the second time we are conducting this type of training program in this Kashmir University. This department is conducting. During these 3 days, we tried our best to equip these counseling supervisors by best resource persons available.
Zonal Project Manager of Jamia Millia Islamia University, Mr. Intizamul Haq, said that training is conducted in places which offers collaboration in the project.
I think 6 months back हम लोग यहाँ भी आए थे, जो हमारी SR मीटिंग हुई थी, और the coordination being played by the head of the department, Shaukat Saab, that really helped us, facilitate. उन्होंने किया हमारे स्टे का, फिर हमारे ट्रेनिंग हॉल, बिकॉज यूनिवर्सिटीज़ का प्रोग्राम है, तो यूनिवर्सिटीज़ का जब कोऑपरेशन मिलता है तो प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छा होता है.
About the thrust areas that were discussed in the workshop, Head Psychology Department Dr. Shaukat Ahmad Shah had this to say.
To identify the problems presently associated with the counselors here, and then try to find out the strategy for those, and to equip the counselor supervisors about those problems, that how to deal with those problems. As I told you, that we are not looking towards the administrative side. We are basically taking care of the skill aspects, that what should be the different skills of the counselor, that how to train him, how to equip him with different techniques so that he will be able to deal with such kind of patients.
Experts in the workshop also opined that there are still some inhibitions for which the trainers were trained.
अब थोड़ा सा एटलीस्ट हम पूरे J&K में हम लोग सब अब एटलीस्ट बात करने लगे हैं इस इशू पे. पहले तो हम लोग इसको बात भी नहीं करते थे, क्योंकि लोग कहते थे कि इसके बारे में बात करना एक इनहिबिशंस थी. पेरेंट्स में भी थी, घर में भी थी, बच्चों में भी थी. आज टीचर भी बात करता है, लेकिन हाँ अभी भी इतना खुल के हम यहाँ बात नहीं करते. लेकिन हम ये चाहते हैं कि काउंसलर के थ्रू, सुपरवाइजर के थ्रू, मास्टर ट्रेनर के थ्रू ये चीजें जगह जगह जाएं, और हम थोड़ा सा अवेयरनेस के साथ साथ जाने आज क्या हो रहा है, हमें क्या करना चाहिए. तो हमारा बेसिकली एक सपोर्ट सिस्टम है जो हम J&K पूरा लद्दाख सब जगह हमारे ये काउंसलर्स हैं, और उन सबको हम लोग ट्रेनिंग देते हैं, मटेरियल्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं, वर्बली भी बता सकते हैं, इन राइटिंग भी देते हैं, और टेलीफोनिक कॉल्स भी रखी हुई हैं, मेल्स के थ्रू भी रखे हैं. और कोई इशू डिस्कस करना है तो सीधा हमारा एक नॉलेज बेस सिस्टम भी बना हुआ है मुंबई के थ्रू ही. तो हम लोग इंटरनेट पे सबके साथ कोई भी इशू पे हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं. वहाँ पे इनके अपने नंबर्स हैं.
Despite campaigns and literature available on mass level, the experts believe that awareness has not seeped into the lower level of the society.
उसमें एक तो ये है कि जो आपकी फीमेल्स हैं या मेल्स हैं, एक तो ट्रेनर कौन है. अगर मेल है तो कई बार होता है कि फीमेल्स कुछ बात नहीं कर पाती, और अगर फीमेल है कोई, अगर वो बात करती है तो उन मेल्स को लगता है कि ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, ऐसे कैसे ये बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि अभी हमने ये सब चीजें ऐसी देखी नहीं है कि एक फीमेल ऐसे बोल सकती है या मेल ऐसे बोल सकता है. तो वो जो एक जेंडर का इशू है वहां भी है. जैसे हमारे काउंसलर्स हैं, सपोज अ फीमेल काउंसलर इज सिटिंग, तो अगर किसी मेल को कोई इंक्वायरी चाहिए मे बी वो पूछ लेगा, लेकिन क्या वो फीमेल काउंसलर उसको पूरी तरह से गाइड कर पा रही है? बिकॉज हमें ये कंट्रोल देखना है कि हाउ वी कैन कंट्रोल. तो कंट्रोल करने के लिए जो स्ट्रैटेजीज हैं वो तो बतानी है.
That's all for today's program. Log on to our website emmrckashmir.com to watch the latest episodes of Quest. Mail us your suggestions at quest@emmrckashmir.com. Before I take your leave, here are a few words of wisdom. Leaders must build the nation before they can build the state.